Giving you a slice of unapologetic conversation. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Straight to Tape. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, look, we got the entire gang in the house tonight. Of course, we have the quintessential hip hop mom, Keisha with a Y. We got the comedian, professional joke slinger, Tico de Gallo. We have our social media assassin, as always, for the 2-1, Rob the Actual. And of
2-2.
course, we have the 2-2. Thank you, my brother. And of course, we have our favorite guest host, the host of Intelligently Ratchet, Bishop Omega. Um, but before we get the show started, okay, we want to dedicate tonight's show. We lost a good friend of the show, our man Sean Dudley. Okay, Dirty Red, the acolytes, talented producer, talented content creator. He was the host of the No Filter radio show and podcast on Little Riley Radio, and we recently lost him. So we're dedicating this show to the life of Sean Dudley. Just one thing that I want to share, Sean. Okay, Sean was my birthday twin. Okay, I mean literally, we were born on the same date. We were born on the same year, just hours apart. Okay, we worked on many projects together. We've debated wrestling for years. Okay, um, great brother, man, great brother, and if I'm a little bit, I'll say this: if I'm a little bit choked up, it's because we lost a good friend. So
Yeah, and I know Tico got a lot to say because that was his broadcast partner, Little Raleigh Radio. So I just wanted to say, man, Sean was a good brother, man. Like you said, P, talented producer. I remember back in the mid late '90s when I was working at the local radio station here, and we used to do promos, on air, and used to cut these little songs and stuff, and me and Tico used to take them up to the station. Well, Sean was on a couple of them with us, and he actually, produced them for us. He actually did the beats for us, and they were hot. And Sean had a Omega mutant level knowledge of all things Marvel, comic books,
mhm.
pro wrestling. Um, and Sean was the only Panthers fan that could get on my damn nerves.
Tell me about it.
Right.
Okay, because what I'm saying. He's a Panthers fan from jump, and before they had even accomplished anything, he was, what I'm saying, bragging on the Panthers. But we used to always go back and forth about that, and he was just a good brother, man. So R.I.P. Sean, man. Many fond memories of you, Sean.
Um, shit. Um, man, me and this dude, man, go way back. It's crazy because we hadn't talked for a while. We had did music together. You know what I'm saying? But before that, we were already friends. You know what I'm saying? I used to eat at his mom's house, and you know what I'm saying, and all that. And he used to come to my mom's house and eat. So, yeah, so he's like that. We just jumped into the music together. For some strange reason, something happened about some beats. It was a miscommunication, and it was just two just hard-headed dudes was just like, yo, whatever, right? And a mutual friend of ours reached out to me and to him, was like, yo, man, y'all been friends for too long, man, to be on this ill shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to squash whatever it is. I never had any beef. You know what I'm saying? And to find out, he ain't even had no beef. So it was just two hard-headed individuals, You know what I'm saying? Not
Stubborn.
wanting to pick up the stubborn cats, not wanting to
Stubborn.
talk to one another.
Hmm.
Mm.
And when we got back together, you know what I'm saying, it was like we never left each other's side. You feel me? It was like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It was like we just picked up like it was like yesterday or whatever. Um, we like I said, we did the music. I remember going down to Florida, going to go shop the Acolytes, you know what I'm saying, demo or whatever, and we went to Luke Records, and that was kind of hilarious because you know what I'm saying. Luke was on that, you know what I'm saying, that booty bass music. So you know what I'm saying, he won't trying to hear that. And the crazy thing about it is we had a crazy style, like you know what I'm saying. It was like a EPMD type style. Like he was on some, like his name Dirt Red. He was on that just dirty shit, and I guess I was just a stupid silly one. But anywho, went out there and we shot the joint to Luke. Went to a little party. Won't tell no one about that, cause you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's none of your business. But anyway,
STT After Dark.
yeah, yeah, right. And so then we went to um, uh, Birdman's joint. We went to Birdman's joint, right? I mean, we went to Birdman's joint to shop the fucking damn the damn joint, right? And the man was like, "Yo, if y'all gonna sit here, we gotta see if y'all got skills." You know what I'm saying? So we had to battle some cats. I don't even know who the cats were. We just had to battle these cats right here in the joint, right? That wasn't Sean's forte. You know what I'm saying? But it was mine's. So, you know what I'm saying? I did what I did, and then, you know what I'm saying? We and needless to say, made some connections. And I say that to say this, that Sean was a good dude, man. He had dreams, and I didn't mind riding with him. You know what I mean? He's that type of dude I'd ride with, just like you all. I'd ride with y'all, like I'm riding with y'all now. You feel me? And it's like, uh, you don't have too many real people in your life that, you know what I'm saying, that you can really call a friend. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It is what it is,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Love you, dude. Miss you.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So yeah, tonight's episode of Straight to Tape is dedicated to, I mean, our man Sean Dudley. Okay, so look, when you look, put a love, put a, put a heart, drop a heart on this show. Okay, because like I said, this is all about love, and we go, in the memory of Sean Dudley, we gonna have some fun tonight, y'all.
Yes.
We are gonna have some
Oh
fun
yeah.
tonight in
Yeah.
his memory. Now remember, you can catch Straight to Tape Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Audio version of Straight to Tape is available on your favorite podcasting platforms. Make sure you go over to our social media platforms, IG, Twitter, and Facebook, Straight to Tape. If you're not following, what the hell is wrong with you? Get your ass over there and hit the follow, okay? And also
Pretty much.
subscribe. Yep, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, S2T Media. Guys, we got a lot of look, we got a lot of look, we got a lot of things to talk about tonight. Some of it is going to be a little silliness, all right? So you know how we start the show off, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the entire show. The entire show is going to be one big thing. Look, this is how we get the show started, okay? We take a look at some of the biggest news storylines that are going around today. And this is a portion of the show that we call the headline grab. And this will be the deluxe edition of the headline grab.
Deluxe.
Deluxe. So
Deluxe.
let's see, where should we get started on some of the news that have occurred this week? Let's start here. So
Cool.
mom arrested after threatening school board. Now,
But wait, can we look at the school board? Does he have on high water bell bottom jeans?
well,
Possibly. Quite
I
possibly.
don't. I wouldn't. No, I just think they're flared. There's a difference between bell bottom and flared. Okay, those those were flared.
Can you
Okay.
pull? Can you pull?
Tomato.
Either way, they're not rocking them right. So let's move
Listen,
on.
no, but I want to say this right here. Can you pull that picture back up because that is the lady from Suicide Squad in the side with the ghost shoulder pads, and that is Wilson
That's
Fisk.
the
dang.
enchantress. That's the old enchantress.
You know what I'm saying? That is Wilson Fisk right there. That is
Damn.
Lord.
Devil of it. You got all the evilness is all in one room.
Good all room. Especially with them. She should be arrested for those pants that she
Look,
has on.
That's Magneto with his arms crossed. He's just floating in the chair. That's not
Magneto,
he's
yeah.
That's Magneto.
All right, but look, last week during a Page County, Virginia school board meeting, 42-year-old Amelia King, she wasn't happy with the mask mandate. Okay.
Mhm.
And
Hold on.
go ahead.
Potential.
You're right. Potential
Mask
mask
mandate.
mandate. Okay.
She done popped
Because
off on some potential shit.
I mean, this was a meeting to discuss newly elected Virginia Governor Youngkin's executive order to remove mask mandates, mask mandates from schools. Okay. Once the governor dropped the order, a lot of the school systems voted to continue the mask mandate, and in fact, this school board voted in support of the mandate. However, once again, it was more on a voluntary fashion. So Miss King, because of course, you have to give the public their opportunity to talk. Okay. So during the public comment portion, Miss King states no mask mandates. My children will not come to school on Monday with a mask on. All right. That's not happening. And I will bring every single gun loaded and ready.
Every single gun.
Every single gun loaded
Loaded and ready.
and ready.
Hold on. You got peach loose yoga pants on and a Mr. Rogers sweater, and you got all the guns.
Mr. Rogers.
Listen. And you said this is regular Virginia, and this ain't West Virginia. This is regular Virginia. This is like normal.
Yeah, this is East Virginia, bro.
This East Virginia.
East Coast
Regular
VA, bro. East Coast
This is
VA,
regular
okay?
Virginia, not
Yeah.
West Virginia. Just regular Virginia.
This is regular Virginia.
It's just certain shit that you just don't say out your mouth at
You're
certain
like bomb in the airport.
times.
Bomb.
Right. Oh,
Yeah, like if you okay. Let's go with that. So, like, if you're in the airport and you hitting up the Cinnabon, right? You know what I'm saying? You eating a cinnamon bun and it's like good in a mug, right?
Because they
like,
usually are.
Because right. You like, damn boy, this Cinnabon is the bomb, yo. That's one thing.
right.
But to do what Key did, do it again, Key.
Bomb.
In an airport, you need your ass
Cinnamon
whooped.
roll is good. This cinnamon roll is good. Bomb.
Ma'am,
Right.
ma'am, come with us. Come here,
Right.
ma'am. Come here, ma'am. Why are you arresting me? Why are you?
It's just certain shit you don't say, especially at certain times. Now,
Yeah.
you don't go to a school. Okay, first of all, I was going to say that there is a possible way that she could have said that to make people slightly think that it could be argued that she was just speaking figuratively.
How?
But-
Explain this. Please explain it.
No. He said he was going to.
Mhm.
However,
I'm just saying. Yeah.
I
However,
can see
No.
it.
you
I
don't
mean,
like
not
him
the way
like-
she
in this-
said it.
In today's
I mean,
world,
I can see how they're going to
you
try to
don't-
spin it. I can
Right.
see how they're going to try to
That's
spin
how
it,
she
but
tried to
that's
spin
not how
it. She made
tried
a
No, that's how
she
she
did make a
spun it.
statement. That's how
not
she.
it
That's
was.
she said it was
spun it
it
on.
was- right. It was figurative. In this day and age, you do not correlate black people with monkeys. You just don't. You do not
No.
yell bomb in the airport, and you do not correlate guns in schools.
No.
Period.
Oh, she
In the
got it. She was
story.
gonna get got.
And
And
gonna
she
get got.
wasn't. I mean, she didn't. From listening to her, she wasn't in okey doke. She didn't seem.
Stereotypical.
All. She didn't say
Yeah.
I mean,
She didn't
first of
seem
all,
off.
Key. First of all, Key. I would believe her because I would believe that my life was threatened. See, first of all, Bishop said they were yoga pants. No, if you happen to look at them again, they're parachute pants. They got pockets. They can hold ammunitions. You know what I'm saying?
She was
tactical.
She was
I think they
tactical.
might. They look like scrubs.
She had
They
tactical.
look like scrubs.
Look at that. She had tactical joints on. Look at that shit right there. Look at it. And that shit is crazy.
They look
as
like
shit, yo.
scrubs to me.
Is that a baby
But,
fat jacket she has on? Is that, I
Yeah,
don't know.
man. It's really nice.
Look like tactical substitute teacher pants.
Exactly, pretty much.
I'm out. I appreciate y'all for having me. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Thank you so much. I was the comedian of the show. I'm out of here. Thank you so much. I leave now.
Throw your hat. Throw your hat.
You know, I get them off every now and then. Every now and then. We got two professional comedians, but every now and then I get one off. You feel me?
Tactical. So. No,
but look, but hold. Let me just add this. She was arrested. She was arrested on Monday. She was arrested, charged, and released on a $5,000 unsecured bond. Okay. She was charged with a violation of Code of Virginia 18.2 /60, oral threat while on school property.
Yep.
Can I
And
say
the,
this?
the comments in some of these articles that I read on social media was like, she can't be a terrorist because she's white.
Get out
Oh,
of
you
here.
can't. Oh my God.
Yeah, I read that several times. I read that comment several times.
Listen,
I may quote a line from a great movie, Mandingo.
Oh God.
This here is our land just like it is in yours.
Yours.
You brought us from our land here. Kiss my ass.
NC.
Anyway.
NC.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, yeah, cut it
I
out.
didn't want to say the rest of it. I had to end the scene.
What
Cut it out.
I want to do, I want to know where's the person there. Like, if you had me there, and someone said I will bring all the guns and all that stuff, and I'd have looked at it. I would have like, oh, so you think bringing guns up to the school and killing a bunch of folks is going to help out the mask
Yeah, it
mandate?
seemed like a little more narration.
Right? Do you?
Yeah.
Because I want to understand. Because this is what I was asking. I want to understand how is you bringing loaded weapons gonna stop anybody from running the mask? You know what you're gonna do? Your ass going to jail. Now,
But the moderator cut her off because she was continuing, and her 3 minutes was up. So like, that's time.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And that was the end of it. I would let her ass go on. Just keep on.
My 21%. My 21% is saying this.
21%.
This motherfucker.
My 21% is tingling and is telling me that she could have met this metaphorically, meaning that her guns will be cocked and ready, meaning that all the information and all the big guns that she knows in the higher ups are going to come gunning for this man.
Well, that's what she said she meant after she got arrested.
See.
It's almost like in any other setting, that's how it would have been perceived. But still, she was. I mean, the way that she said it, because we listened to the clip before we came on it, right?
Yep.
It's really hard to argue that she meant it figuratively. It sounded like a threat. It sounded like she meant to say, "I'm bringing guns up in this motherfucker."
And you know, the part of that was on Monday. And the reason why she wasn't charged with like a terroristic threat is because she didn't have any guns, but she named what she was going to do. And then right before the person said time, she said on Monday. So that those two things together were what kind of clinched the deal for her arrest.
That's time and place.
It's a mask. It's a mask. And And it was
Mm.
voluntary. Like, is she upset that some of her kids' friends would be wearing masks, and
I'm
she wouldn't let her kids wear a mask, so her kids would feel some kind of way. Bitch, shut up, sit all the way the fuck down. Like, it's the
my,
dumbest shit
But
I've
we already
ever
talked about this.
experienced in my life. It's
We talked
dumb.
about this though, Key. We
I
Why
talked
know we
about
have,
we
but
talked about
it
this is the
continues
new
to come
racism.
up.
This shit is crazy. This is the new racism shit. This
Man.
is the new racism. This shit is stupid.
It's just
It's
dumb. It's
crazy.
stupid.
It's like the real
It's not
racism is
even
stupid. This is
it
real
isn't
stupid.
even a whole mask mandate. Nobody said your kids can't come to school if they don't wear a mask. It made it optional. So what the fuck is you talking about? So now you
why?
about to do she's not gonna do time. Now you know
Mm-mm.
paid your bond, $5,000 bond. Your name's all over the fucking news. You might have lost your job.
Quite possibly.
Quite possibly, because they ain't about that shit. But I want
Mm.
to say,
For what?
where was
For
where
what?
was
Because
I? Where was I when I
Talking
could have
about
been
the
like,
black
yo,
ain't,
fuck
ain't
your
no
kids,
eyes, ain't no use, ain't no
Fuck
use
your
in
motherfucking
whatever
kids.
county this
Fuck them
was in.
kids.
fuck them
You're
kids.
right.
I hope they, I hope they die and burn in hell.
Like,
That
for
is every
real,
parent,
though, for
every
real.
parent that had a child in the 2000s. Fuck them kids.
Yeah,
Fuck them
for them
kids.
kids.
Fuck
Listen,
them kids.
I
Yo.
think she just had too many of these after her CNA shift at the local hospital. And she went up.
Why she had
I
to
ain't
be
got
the
shit else to
CNA?
do. Let me go up here to this damn school board meeting
Mm,
and speak my piece.
and show the fuck
Oh
out. I'm
man,
gonna
she had to
give
be a
them.
She
CNA.
had too many.
And
That's
speak my
what
mind
that
when
you know what.
I'm slurred.
That's
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind. That's when a piece of my mind goes wrong. You know when they say keeping it real goes wrong. A piece of my mind.
Yep,
My
all the
mind
way
goes
wrong.
wrong.
I
All
bet
the
you
Let's
way
when they
go.
wrong.
came-
Let's go.
I bet you when they came up in that motherfucking arrest dad, she be like, "What I do?"
What did I do? Where's my shoes? You know they can't never find
What
their
is
shoes.
that?
Where's my shoes? Give me my
Holding up her
shoes.
glass just like this. What is this? What is this? What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, just let her, let her get, let her get her New Balances or a nice little Reeboks and go downtown. So
She
You're
definitely.
You're
Jimmy,
not
give me
taking
my
me
Crocs.
downtown. You're not taking me downtown. I know airplanes that'll crash into buildings.
oh god. Okay,
This guy right here.
let's move on to the next headline. Okay,
Oh
so
hell!
yes, turtleneck Mitch. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell defends his African American vote comment. So, of course, last week
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did you call him
What?
turtleneck?
yeah,
That nigga, he like a pelican. That nigga like he got a damn fish in his throat right now. Like he ready to throw
Look
that
at
shit. He like-
You know what makes it funny? He actually looks like a
Like a
turtle.
turtle.
Like facially,
Yeah,
he
right,
looks like
right,
a turtle.
right.
yeah.
Talking about
You
the
know what I'm
cartoon
saying?
joint, right? Talking about the
Yeah.
cartoon joint, right? Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so upset.
Yeah, that turtle
Actually-
be like, no,
That's
no,
one of
no,
my
no.
favorite cartoons. He's so cute.
Actually,
He's cute as a turtle.
shouts out to our showrunner Felicia, because we were discussing Mitch McConnell, and Mitch McConnell, she was like, you know who Mitch McConnell reminds me of? Madam.
Oh damn.
Mhm.
Madam. You
Yep.
remember the marionette
Yeah.
Madam?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you
He
wrong.
does
Yeah.
kind of look like
Yeah,
Madam.
that's
Okay,
Madam's grandson or son. Son,
Mhm.
age wise.
No, no, no. You look like that turtle.
Anyway,
Tico.
what did
No,
Mitch
no,
say?
no.
What did Mitch
Okay.
say, Terry?
Okay, so of course, last week was the the vote, was the vote for the the Voter Rights Act in Congress, in the Senate, which didn't pass. And so, in answering questions to the media, okay, and McConnell was pretty much given his reason why he voted against it and why the most of his Republican bloc plus two Democratic senators voted against it. Well, the concern is misplaced because if you look at the statistics, African American voters are voting in just as high a percentage as Americans.
What? One more time.
Exactly. Yep. African American voters are voting in just as high a percentage as Americans. And that's where he's
Freudian
been
slip.
that's
Heard
where he's
around
been
the world.
catching the flack, okay?
Mhm.
The American portion, All right.
But what had happened
You,
was,
you know, now in his defense, or let me rephrase that.
hmm,
Um, I mean, he pretty much called it just as he referred to it as an inadvertent omission.
of what?
Proof.
Okay. Black people as he okay. Let's see. Black people are Americans through and through, and the only way to make sure they have the same well, hold on. Nope, actually, wrong one. Um, okay. He
He
attempted to
basically
clarify.
said he
Well,
basically
he,
said
he he said he meant to say all Americans.
right.
Okay,
He left out the
instead of
word
just
all.
saying Americans. All
That's how he
right.
defended it.
The sentence was like 7 words long, and you forgot the most important word.
Young black people, you must learn words because you can use these words to deflect other words. Lesson.
But you know something.
That's one to grow on.
Look. You know, I'm usually not the one playing devil's advocate, okay? But I would have some fun with this one. So
Let's do it.
I
Let's
kind
do
of, I kind of want to play devil's advocate, okay?
I mean,
Mitch McConnell is in his 70s, close to 80s.
So
right.
what do you mean? What
Okay.
Americans? So okay. So are you just saying white Americans? Because if you do that, are you Asian Americans, Hispanic Americans? I mean, how is he breaking this down?
So this is what
All
I'm
right.
saying. Okay, I think I got the breakdown, Tico.
Okay.
Here it is. Are you ready for it?
Sure.
We have Americans that grow naturally straight hair, and then we have Americans with kinky hair. So that's you know what I'm saying? And then if you take those Americans with the kinky hair that are deep rooted in Africa, because the other ones can pass. The lighter you
Paper
are, the
bag
straighter
test.
you
The,
paper
the
bag
paper,
test.
paper bag
You know what I'm saying?
test.
They're gonna let the Asians fly through. They're gonna let some of our Spanish and Latina ex brothers and sisters slide through because you know I mean they light enough.
Oh, so it's our hair.
It's our hair.
It's our
Do
hair
not
that's the
look.
straightening part.
Do not turn this into a colorism
It's our hair.
It's
segment.
our
Well, we're
hair.
straight to tape,
Okay.
and that's what we do. So you
Right.
know what? Damn it,
Oh, damn it.
rabbit hole.
Perry
Damn it.
passed this. Bishop with his bangs passed. Me,
Gonna
Rab,
happen,
and
man.
Tico, we just failed.
I'm so sorry. I'm in
Um,
the
Pretty
fields.
much.
Listen,
I'm in the
people
field.
are. It is
I'm a
an old
buck.
adage and it's cliche, but when people show you who they are,
This nigga
you
gonna
believe
take
them.
Yeah.
He, Perry done had
Ladies
that
and
same
gentlemen, we
toboggan
have
on
been
for
joined
days.
by Cornell West. Um,
Why is that shit? What is wrong with your shit?
Perry, is your barber watching? Because I'm not used to this.
Look,
this
man.
whole
Look. I got an appointment. I got an appointment with him on Thursday. We're gonna be
Hallelujah.
straight for the next
Praise
show.
him.
Okay.
Praise him.
So,
Somebody tag him.
but until then, I'm feeling these beanies, for real. So
Yo, man, nah. Let your shit
And
fly,
you live
bro.
in North Carolina, they're called toboggans. So cut it out.
That
Cut your
nigga,
shit
that
out.
nigga
They
like a
also call
troll. That nigga
scullies.
like a troll.
yeah, exactly.
Scully or
Fisherman
somebody that's
beanies,
acceptable.
Fisherman
Beanie is
beanies,
not.
Scullies.
Nope. No,
Okay.
beanie is not accepted in North Carolina. Anyway, so old cliche. If somebody shows you who they are, you believe them. Mitch McConnell over and over with his voting record, but people don't see voting records. But this right here, my nigga,
Mm-hmm.
we're not American. Like we're literally not Americans. I can give a
Word.
fuck what Mitch McConnell say, but however,
I
it
mean, in
is
the books it says we 3/5, so who knows? Still in the books.
You're
Still in
right.
the books, right?
You're right.
It's still in the books,
you're
right?
right. You right. You
It's
right.
still in the books, right?
You're right. It's
You
still
wanna
on
go
the
factual,
post.
actual factual.
Man, fuck them.
You're
books,
right. You're
man.
right.
I
Put in
say
books.
fuck them books too, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm done with this topic. I'm ready
Start
to get
with,
to the meat.
They should
Yeah, forget
look.
Mitch
They should
McConnell.
look. They should tax me as 3/5 of a fucking man. That's what they should do. They should tax me as 3/5 of a fucking man.
Reparations. Part of the reparations
Yeah,
plan.
exactly.
Okay, niggas,
Ah.
since y'all said we 3/5, you tax us, you know.
Tax us
3/5.
3/5 of a
Watch,
motherfucker.
Right.
watch how
I would gladly accept that.
listen
Gladly.
and watch how many
Yeah.
billionaires run up on 3/5 billionaires coming up on y'all niggas. Y'all thought it was Kanye and Jay-Z. Like shit.
Yeah, son.
We here, nigga. We here.
We here, nigga.
here. We
Ooh,
here.
shit. You done fucked around and let Black Wall Street come back on every street. Every Martin Luther
Right.
King's a Black Wall Street.
Well,
All
it's a
right.
record label on every block now, nigga.
Yeah. Every block got every house
And
got
a
a
juice
studio.
bar, a vegan restaurant, and a black-owned hair product store.
Yup, that's
On
it.
every block, nigga.
And-
Cats been eating
Every block.
Cats been eating
Every block.
Totino pizzas for 15 years. All of a
Word.
sudden they eating snails.
DiGiorno.
Escargot. They
Nope.
eating escargot now.
I
Yeah,
love a
yeah,
good
man.
Totino's every now and then.
Hey,
Supreme one. I
please,
love a good Totino's
please,
pizza.
please. Yo,
the oven.
store
In the oven.
yo, storefront dice spots.
Word up.
Storefront dice spots where you can go
I've never played
legally
dice
click
before,
clack.
man.
Okay.
Legally playing CeeLo and
You
shit.
coming back?
You know what I'm saying?
You coming back?
And all
You
the
coming back?
watermelons
Yeah.
and all the
Right.
watermelons gonna have seeds in them and all that stuff because we don't, you know what I'm saying, seeded watermelon stands
Yes,
and
sir.
sea moss.
See,
And sea moss. Sea moss and
Right.
elderberry. And
Right.
elderberry.
And
elderberry.
Oh,
be
God,
sea
okay.
moss stands everywhere, nigga.
Ain't sea moss
Cat's
stands.
hard as
Everybody got
hard as
sea moss.
hell. Cat's hard as hell pulling out the licks and then going to the fucking damn juice bar and shit.
Right.
Juice bar. Get some sea
Bow, bow.
moss in there, damn juice.
You want sea moss, bro? You know,
Yeah,
we gotta take care of ourselves.
Get some of that.
Wealth is health, bro.
Some of that wealth.
Health is wealth. You know what I'm saying, my nigga?
Health as well.
Oh God, let's move on.
Fuck you, Mitch
Let's move
McConnell.
on from Mitch, okay.
Yeah, fuck Mitch.
So
Oh, bitch, man.
next time, oops, wrong one.
Hey,
Sorry.
mom.
Yeah, get her out of here.
Yeah. So, award-winning actress Regina King lost her son, musician Ian Alexander, to suicide, and he passed away at the age of 26.
Let me tell
Um,
you, man, that was a great. I'm sorry, that was a great picture. Like I've seen other pictures of them, but that picture
Mhm.
right there, you could see. You know what I'm saying? That's her baby. You know what I'm saying?
They look
Check
just
about the
alike.
nose, the eyebrows. You know what I'm
Yep, the
saying? All
eyes.
that, the
Yeah.
chin, yeah, all that, man.
Listen,
Yeah, man. That's
um,
what's up, yo.
this is rough for me. I really forgot that we were going to talk about this today. I've avoided it on social media. It's just super rough. Check on your strong friends, please. Number one. Number two, please make sure that a lot of times when kids get that age or they get to be adult age, we as parents feel like we're intruding by pushing them along their mental health journey. But as a parent of Black men in this day, please don't let your kids go. I hate, loathe that Black people feel like once a kid is 18 and it just cut them off and they just floating out there trying to find their own way when you already have built the path, and it's okay to hold their hand until they get to a point on that path where they can maintain on their own. And third, you never fucking know someone's struggles. And I'm talking about her son as well as Regina King. She's given us so much dope art over the past year. And basically, like I always say, a dope ass artist splits himself down the middle and pours their entire selves out to us when she's struggling with a kid with mental illness. So please be kind to people. Understand that you don't understand what they're going through. And alleviate some of that pressure off of them so they're able to functionally deal with the shit that's going on in their lives that they need to deal with without worrying about all y'all being mean and upset and all of that shit. So prayers to her. I could not imagine losing a child to suicide or losing a child, period. Like that shit is heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah, and to lose your only child.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay, that's another layer. Another layer deeper.
Mhm.
Um, Yeah, this one was hard for me as well, because one, the one thing I know as a parent, I know I want to leave this earth before my child does. Okay, which all parents, you know, should want to, should want to leave this earth before their child does. So yeah, definitely, definitely one of my send my condolences out to, to her and her family, in this, in this tough time.
Right.
Yeah,
And Key is right.
absolutely.
And Key is right. Um, you know, you don't know another person's struggle, you know, unless you ask. You
Right.
don't know.
Mhm.
Okay.
And even if you
Uh, you
ask,
know,
they don't have to tell you. Just be fucking kind
exactly.
to people, y'all. Except for
Oh.
Mitch McConnell.
Well, and also too, it was just like, and you don't know, like you said, when you're dealing with mental health, because what I read myself was that he was just making plans to go do a party or something because he's also a DJ, an artist
Hmm.
himself. So he had just posted on IG like a photo shoot of him, what I'm saying, about to do something else. And when it comes down to mental issues, you'd be like, that person was just good one day. Yeah, it's not the same every day. We don't know what triggered, what
Right. Yeah.
happened with, what I mean, with them. So it's like you said, just check on your strong people. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Also, man, lean in, man, and understand black men, black men, black men, black men, black men. If
Absolutely.
you need if you need to talk to somebody, you are not alone out here. Like, what I mean, I posted like maybe a couple months ago that I don't know what it is. I've never dealt with depression. I've never had a bout with it. I have, I've always kind of looked at things, so I don't know what it feels like, right? But
Hmm.
I always put myself out there, even though I don't know what it feels like. I'm still here. If you feel that way, to talk to. That way
Hmm.
Hmm.
you can say you can talk to me. I mean, I might not understand it, but guess what? At least I'm offering myself, and I think that's what we have to do also. Like offer
Right.
yourself. Like if you don't, because some of us don't deal with depression. Some of us just don't. But some of us do. And you know what? And we need, and as the people that don't deal with it, or the people that may not even understand it, still be there for someone, so that way you could probably gain an understanding on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And allow them to come in, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. So because they might see you as like, yo, Bishop's the best or whatever. I wish it could be more. Well, come on over here. Let's talk about it. How can we get you closer to my state of mind? Or let me understand yours. You know what I mean? Because like I said,
Right.
it could change from day to day. You be thinking someone's having the greatest time and they dealing with something and they take
And
that
it does
thing.
change from day to day. Like and ideal, I have a kid that has depression and anxiety, and he's become adept at faking the fucking funk
Hmm.
and getting through his day to day. That's one of the coping mechanisms to keep on moving, right? Keep on moving,
Mhm.
keep on moving. Um, and sometimes that's not enough. A lot of times that's not enough. But in addition to having a good uh, support system around you, you have to get professional help. Like, there's nothing wrong with talking to somebody. There's nothing wrong with taking some time out, like so you can be here, right? A small amount of time, a small amount of time from your regular everyday life is payment for you being able to be here to see your grandkids and your great grandkids. You know what I'm saying? So in a situation where you're just at the bottom, um, just think about the people that love you and that will have such a hard time if you're not here
Hmm.
anymore.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Exactly.
mean, I can't. I and then that's really selfish on my part, right? And then on our part, because we're not. I'm not the person dealing with that mental state, but for real, everyone around you would rather you be here than you not be here. Everyone
Exactly.
around you would rather help take some of your burden so you're here. Everyone around you would take you to where you need to go with no judgment. So, um, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's heavy. Yeah.
Mm.
Yo. All right. All right. So, you all know, you know, I talked about it before. I deal with it. Um,
Get closer to your mic, Tico,
I
please.
get, I deal with it every day. Every day. Every day I got to do something. I have to do something. Because if I don't do something, then I'll sit. And I'll sit, then my mind starts to wonder, and I start getting on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it is like, I cannot pinpoint when this shit happened. Like when I was a kid and I was just out here going to get it to the point where there's a point where it's like, there was one point in my life where I felt like, why the fuck am I even here? You feel me?
Hmm.
So, um, you go through things, and I find myself to be a, you know what I'm saying, fairly intellectual dude. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't matter. That shit doesn't matter, man. That shit does not matter.
It doesn't matter mental
I
health.
mean, you know,
Nope.
I've come from my
At
house. My
all.
household was good. My household is good. I got a good foundation. I got a nice, you know what I'm saying, foundation at home. I got good friends that's around me all the time. You know what I mean? But sometimes, dude, it's just like, yo, what the fuck? What's the purpose? What's the reason? I don't get it.
What's it
You know
all
what I'm
about,
saying?
Alfie?
Exactly. Well,
Right.
like, what's it all about? Right? So, you know, I say that to say this. You all are absolutely right. You know, it's all about being vulnerable, right? It's all about letting cats know that it's okay to be a certain way. It's okay to do this. It's okay to cry. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the old school of sit down and shut up. You feel me? Not saying nothing bad about my mom, you know what I'm saying, parenting skills or anything like that. I'm just saying in that generation, that's what they were brought up, how they were brought up, and how their parents were brought up. You know, you had certain rules, you had certain things to say. I'm sorry, I'm moving away from the mic. You have certain things to say and certain, you know, not to say. Uh, you all know my story. Single dude, I raised with a whole bunch of women. Everything I had to deal with, I had to deal with myself as a man, as being a, you know, what I'm saying, a guy. I mean, you know, my mom's did the best she could, you know,
Mm.
and no fault on her or no fault on anybody. It's just I can't pinpoint the time when it was just like it was just way too much, and um, just talk to somebody. And it's okay to talk to your friends, and it's okay to have somebody that, you know what I'm saying, to veer to, but it's great to have some professional help. Somebody that can't judge you, that don't really fucking know you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That don't know you. A third person that don't know you, that can't judge you. But you got to really be open to that shit, yo. Like, for real. You can't sit up here and try to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know, such and such and such and such did such and
Tell the
such, and
story in a way and
that's
makes
why
yourself
I'm
look
such and
good.
such and such.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
right? You got to really, like,
Yep.
dig
Yep.
up in
Yep.
that shit, yo. I mean, for real. You got to really dig up in that shit. Hence why, like, now I can tell jokes and joke about the shit that hurt me the most. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? And and that's my outlet. And find an outlet for yourselves. I don't mean to sit out here and preach. Just find an outlet for yourself, whether it be working out, lifting Volkswagens and shit, like most motherfuckers do, or you know what I'm saying. Find something that you want to do. Pick up some instrument or something. Learn a new language or some shit. You know what I'm saying. You ain't got to spend all your cake going to fucking traveling shit and running away from shit. Just fucking just sit and find something else to do. I'm off my
Yeah.
soapbox. I'm sorry, yo.
Nah, don't ever be sorry for that because you somebody probably needed that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
always like this because a lot of things. And I was looking at this clip with a reverend, and he was like, people don't go out and do malicious things out of evil. People are not inherently evil, right? He was like,
Right.
there's something. He was like, they're trying to fill a hole there, but they're not filling with positive things. And that's what
Yeah.
Tico's talking about. It's kind of like, yeah, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to not feel good. It's okay. Like, we have to understand this right here. Like, we have got to stop the bullshit about mental health being a stigma. Like, okay, we
Yep.
talked about this shit for like 5 years now. Listen,
Yep.
mental health is no
Yep.
longer a stigma, niggas. Like, it's no longer a stigma. Listen, it's okay to be depressed. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
okay to say, hey, I'm depressed. It's okay to say, hey, I got voices in my head. It's okay to say, I got schizophrenia. It's okay to say, I have multiple personality disorder or I'm on the spectrum with autism. It's fucking okay to be that because you're not the only person that's like that.
At all.
Mhm.
At all.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
You got your tribe. There's a whole
And that's
bunch
admitting those things is the first step to getting to where you need to be
right.
as a whole human being, right?
That's all you have to do.
You
Just
can't fix it unless, and a lot of people develop negative coping mechanisms throughout their life because they've had this shit since they were little kids, right?
Mhm.
And dads and men in their lives, of especially boys, tell them to suck the shit up and keep it moving. Even mothers, suck it up and keep it moving. You all right, you all right, you all right. When really there needs to be a breakdown of that wall and a rebuilding of wall with positive coping mechanisms, therapy, and possibly medication, depending on who the fuck you are. That's
Right.
okay.
Mhm.
That's a proper path to getting to you to your fullest potential. And listen, it takes a while to get this shit right, the balance right, but it can. There's plenty of people that you know that you don't know
Right.
have mental illness.
You know what it
That's
is, Keith?
because they what?
Don't claim it, but still take your pills. You know what I'm saying? It's that's one thing. Like someone said that I was like, don't claim it, but still take your pills. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got to, like you said, it's a lot of people out there right now that you didn't know. I'm sure Regina King's son had people that didn't know he was dealing with that. He was just going through it. You know what I'm saying? And they like, oh, we surprised. He was just doing this right here. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Right.
you know,
That's why I
But-
tell you. That's why I tell you, Bishop. Like, it doesn't matter how much the money
Right.
that you got, or it
Mhm.
doesn't matter how poor you are, how rich you are, or anything, man. You know, just
It's an illness. I
Bishop,
mean, and
It's an
that's a
illness,
good
man.
point, Tico,
Yeah.
because it's an illness. It affects you just like it really doesn't matter how much. If you're gonna get cancer, you're gonna get cancer. If you're gonna have heart disease, you're gonna have heart disease. Like it really doesn't matter how much money you have or how you're able to satisfy all those other negative coping mechanisms.
Mhm.
It's still gonna still gonna
gonna
get you if
touch
it's
you.
gonna get you, right?
It's gonna touch
And,
you.
and you gotta claim it
Right.
to accept it to be able to address it.
Correct.
Simple,
That's
simple,
real
simple
talk.
as that.
That's real talk.
But yeah, look, like I said,
I broke down some walls, boy.
yeah, our condolences and prayers to Regina King and her family,
Most definitely.
and and I hope our conversation about this helps those that are going through, things themselves.
Right. Absolutely.
Because the best way to the best way to address it is to talk about it. That is the start, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Y'all know
ladies
me
and
now.
gentlemen,
Who
where
got
are
me?
we going to go next? You know what? Very true, Asim. Very true, Asim. Where are we going to go next? You know something? Something came on TV this weekend
Oh God, here we go with
that
Perry's
has
damn pregnant ass.
dominated social media talk.
What my sex
What
tape?
am I? No, nigga,
Oh, okay.
no. What am I talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Power
I told you it's my sex tape.
Ghost.
Look at Braden over there. Look at Braden. Braden hard, yo.
Brayton, the
Brayden,
hardest
dude.
motherfucker in the
Brayden
whole
that
picture, yo.
dude, yo. Brayden is
Brayden
that
is a
dude,
G,
yo.
yo.
Alright?
And where is Monet?
That's Tommy, nigga. That's Tommy, dude. That's Tommy,
Where's
son.
Hey, yeah.
Why is Monet not in this picture?
Monet's
Don't
not
need
in
to
this
be in
picture,
there.
but
That's-
don't
that's-
worry.
That's the younger. That's the
Thank
youngins.
you.
It's the youngins.
Thank
It's
you.
the
Thank
youngins.
you. Thank you.
Except
Thank
for
you.
that old motherfucker back there in the back.
We get ready to get to that. We are getting ready to get to that.
Except for that old
Yo,
motherfucker
this
in the back.
this past weekend's episode of Power, okay? Yo, that shit hit so hard, and it wasn't even the season finale. Think about that.
It wasn't.
Think about that.
And you know what?
What went down?
I went into
what
it.
went
I went
down was
into it
season
thinking it
finale
was
shit.
though.
Wow.
It felt like it.
It could have very well been the season
It
finale.
felt like it.
Like
It felt
I,
like it.
I don't know who told me, but I didn't believe it, and I didn't look it up. That this week was the season finale, and then after shit was over, and I stood up and literally clapped because that shit was good as hell,
Mhm.
and I screamed a lot of the way through the show. I looked it up. It's
Two more.
episodes left.
Two
Yeah,
more episodes.
yeah.
Yo.
So look, ladies
this
and
by
gentlemen,
far was
this
the
is
best
the
show.
yeah. This is
The
the
Power
but
Talk.
let me just let's preface this. This is the spoiler alert section of the show. All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If you have a problem with spoilers, you know what? Fuck that. Sit up here and listen anyway, because it's gonna be some
If you
fun
haven't,
shit.
if you have not watched with all the social media prodding of this show, if you have not watched this show, you are a G. Please text me on your self-control methods because that shit's been crazy this week.
Yo, this was the best episode probably in the history of the Power universe.
That's saying a lot.
And that's saying a
Well,
lot.
well, hold
PU.
on. That's it. That's saying a lot. And you know, you're talking to a person that I felt halfway through season 4, through the rest of book 1 was trash. Okay, but the episodes before then were classics. There were classics there. But this episode right here, my dude, this episode right here, incredible. Okay,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
beginning to end was.
I don't know,
freaking
T. He ain't no
incredible.
mastermind.
Yes, he is.
But-
Let me tell you.
Yes,
why.
he
I'm-
is.
Yes,
he is.
I'm gonna
Yes,
tell
he
you.
is.
Look,
Yes, he
I'm
is.
gonna tell you who's really the fucking mastermind, and that's fucking Ghost. That's fucking Ghost. Don't get even while that motherfucker is dead. That motherfucker is still making fucking
Still
moves,
controlling
my
the
dude.
nigga.
Right.
Still
Still
controlling.
fucking making moves, dude. Come on, let's. Okay, I know we're gonna get on the Reek shit. I know we're gonna get on the Zeke shit, but yo, let's get on this fucking how
Reek and Zeke.
dope
Reek and
fucking how fucking dope Ghost is. Ghost sent this motherfucker a letter just in case his ass got locked up, right? And told his ass, good. You're where your ass need to be. Right? Pretty
Wow.
much, right? Which
So that's
gave
on
this
your
nigga
kid.
the motivation. Gave this nigga the motivation to be like, yo, fuck this shit this nigga talking about. I gotta get up out of this piece to prove this motherfucker wrong. Which is making this motherfucker a better fucking damn
Criminal
mastermind,
mastermind, right,
Criminal man,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
But he's
You're right.
but
Y'all
the
right. Key, you're right.
But peep this, Key. If you look at it, as much as Reek is doing shit, he's really not doing shit in the streets. His shit is
Yeah, he's
more
not at all.
politics. His shit is
Yeah.
more politics and maneuver, and you know what I'm saying, making moves of puppet mastering of people,
Yep.
man.
Right.
You feel me? In
A
all
better
actuality,
puppet, a better
exactly.
puppet that master than Pops. A better puppet master than Pops.
Yeah.
in the
yeah.
politics, in
I
the
agree.
politics fields, in the politic fields. Yo, I'm telling you, man, this shit is bananas, yo.
So you know
Reed,
what it is?
I still want
Ghost,
you dead though.
Ghost is a good father. You know why Ghost is a good father? Because he know all his kids' middle names and he know how they act. Because if you a good parent, you know you can't talk to all your children the same. And some of them, and you guess my father used to say this right here to my little, you are me. He said, you know why I say the stuff I say to you? Because you are me. You know what I mean? And you could see yourself in yourself. You're like, listen, These are the things. That's why he wrote that letter. He said, because guess what? It's an over 49% chance this little nigga about to go to jail because he on lean. This nigga shot a nigga. He going to jail. And why the fuck Tyreek is like Jason Voorhees? It's like it don't matter how where you at in New York City. He there on feet. Like I don't understand. Like
all the time.
Dude, look.
For a nigga that ain't got no car, he everywhere.
He everywhere.
He won and don't have no car. He's everywhere, okay? And dude, he's in college. He's a freshman in college. He's banking fine women with no ride.
Yo,
first of all, it's the way.
Perry. Yo, Ghost set it up. Knew this nigga was gonna get locked up. Set it up for the baby to be adopted by a family already.
In the event of
to change her last name. Y'all are not dude.
Yeah, exactly. Did you mean to change her last name? And
so she won't have to get mixed into this bullshit.
And
I read today. Very smart.
Uh-huh.
One of the writers for Panama Jack from Very Smart Brothers. His point was they had to remove not Raina.
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
Yasmin.
What Yasmin? Yes. They had to remove her to allow his plot, Tariq's dubious plot to continue, so he wouldn't have to worry about that.
They pulled a Winslow on her.
It's exactly. And it's not like she can't find him. There's the internet now. Like back when little girl walked up the steps, there was no internet.
No internet.
But now she can find him.
You know that's a myth, right?
Can I
say
this right?
It's not contextually correct.
Can I ask a question though? My thing is right here because they power is a motherfucker because baby girl was just choking on dolphin bits. Remember she choked on the keychain?
Yep.
Then the next episode she was 14 years old. Like how she grew up that goddamn fast? Like she grew up.
That's them soap opera growth pills, okay? You know them soap operas you used to watch with your moms and shit, right? When the child was 8 years old and then a year later she in high school, huh? What?
Let me tell you, my theory. I'm sorry, Key. You know my theory. Reek didn't kill Ghost. It was Yasmin.
I don't think he did.
Yasmin did.
Yasmin
killed Ghost. Because think about it. She was never in no episode. She was always with the nanny. She ain't had no screen time. You know what I'm saying? She had no screen time.
How did she get in the club? How she get in the club?
Why? How could she not get in the club? That's Yasmin.
That's Yasmin, B. I'm
How
Yasmin
could she
St.
not?
Clair,
Yo, that's the stupidest question you ever asked, yo. How could she not get in the club? And it was after hours. That's fucking Yasmin. Let her in.
Tom Hanks.
Come on, Rob. You feel me? Pow. Reek took the fucking blame for it, son.
This the same.
Yo, it was Yasmin.
This the same dude that says that Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord in Star Wars.
Damn right he is.
No, he's not.
Damn right he is.
No. Perry, log out. Thank you. At least once a show. At least once a show.
And the same dude that says that Tom Hanks is a clone. The Tom Hanks we see every day is a clone.
Listen,
thanks, Tom. You just thank Tom. You thank Tom Hanks for the blood that makes the virus that we all.
Listen, what it is, I don't agree with him on Tom Hanks, but that Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord. You know what I mean? He could absolutely. Because who else to be a Sith Lord than the cat you least suspect?
Who changed the Republic? Who changed everything and made it was Jar Jar.
Still on that support shit.
Oh,
shut up.
Goodbye,
Shut up, Perry.
Perry's a Sith Lord. That's why he said like that.
That's the Sith Lord. But think about this. Think about this. You seen Usual Suspects, right? You seen Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks is the Kaiser Sose of Star Wars.
I feel you, but let's jump on just jump on something else. Let's jump on how the fuck Zeke 29 years old and didn't know that nigga older than everybody fucking else. How he not know that? Rob, how he not know that? How he not go to birthday? How he not go to nobody birthday parties, but then all of a sudden start going to baby's birthday parties, and he's the oldest baby. How he not know that?
Here we are where we are, right? And in any other show, I would be so upset because that 4-year difference really makes that 4 year
Hell
gap
yeah, it makes a difference for
really
me.
makes a huge
Like
difference,
if he said
right?
two,
it makes a
if he
difference.
Like
said two,
Four.
four. It's
right.
4
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
years.
If
Two
if
would
they
have
would have
worked.
worked.
Two would have worked.
Two would have worked, right? Or they could have done one. I don't even know why there is such a time gap. Like why maybe we'll find out in the next 2 episodes. However, 4 makes him
8 years
9 in
old.
kindergarten. 9 in
Yeah.
kindergarten.
Right.
4 makes him what? What are you when you enter high school? He was
18.
already
You're
grown.
You're 14.
He was already
You're 14.
he was already
no.
grown. He was already
Yeah.
grown.
Yeah.
Now, granted, when me and my ex-husband lived in Norfolk, he was the ISS teacher, and there were
You could be in
16 year.
high
There was
school.
a couple of 16-year-olds in his middle school ISS because they never made it out of middle school. I get that
Yeah,
part,
right.
but
Mhm.
this is not that. This nigga never knew that he was older than everyone else around him, even if they homeschooled him. What about kids in the neighborhood?
Key,
I have so many questions.
Key.
I have so
How
many
would
questions.
but you know something? Question, Key. How would you
Yes.
explain this 4 year gap?
Right.
How would you explain? How would you no? But how would you explain
You
this
can't.
4 year gap?
You
No,
can't
No,
because
actually, I disagree. You can.
How? He?
This is how you would. I'm going to show you. This is
Show
how
us.
you would explain it.
Zeke's 4 year gap will be televised as its own series.
The new prequel.
The new prequel. Zeke, a childhood
February
stolen.
30th.
Oh, God.
This is the genius of the Power Universe. Absolute and pure genius.
I need to know. 50 Cent. Somebody tag. Somebody tag.
Come on,
We're gonna
Courtney
post
Kemp.
this and
Courtney
tag.
Kemp.
We're gonna tag 50 Cent in this because I have everyone has so many questions about
Childhood stolen.
how
Yep.
they made this work. It only had it
But don't
can
get
be
it-
just a limited series, right?
Mhm.
It could be a limited series.
It could be a
like-
2-hour
with
movie.
like-
It could be a 2
yeah,
hour
2 hour
movie.
movie. Something 2 hour movie or 5-6 episodes. We have fucking questions about how this big ass dude. He had to be big all his life, right?
Mhm.
He just
Mhm.
shoot up. He had to be big all his life.
Exactly. T. How old is Kane? Because
Okay.
how old is
Check
Kane?
this out. Check
how old
this
is
out.
Kane?
Break it
We
down.
for-
Break it
we
down, Rob.
forget-
Break it down.
We forget that
She went
Detective
back to back.
Whitman was talking to what's the prosecutor? What's her name? Her and Cooper Sacks smasher. What's her Jenny? Right? That's her name.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And he had a piece of paper identifying Kane as being born in 1997.
Mhm.
97.
Yeah,
So
he had his birth date as 1997, but Zeke
So
was
that's
born
not in
in 98.
98, yeah.
Mm.
I mean, so was Kane walking
Oh.
around thinking he was like 18 and shit? I mean,
Yo, can I ask? I like to ask a hard question. I like to ask a hard
yeah, Rob. Yeah.
question.
you feel me?
I need to know this right here. I need to know this right here.
My
How the
nigga
hell
look like
she?
damn
How the
Red
hell
Olive
she?
Mash.
How the hell she find the time to have this whole outside baby and nobody knows she was pregnant? How you hide a whole baby and be with the nigga that you've been with this whole time?
Oh, you
No,
can do
so
that down in
here's-
the South, dog.
yeah,
You do
yeah,
that
but
down
well,
in the South. They can do
She
that
did
down
have
in the
but
South.
she did have a
Yeah.
sister. She did
Yeah.
have a sister
She have a
who
sister.
supposedly, quote unquote, raised
Took the
Zeke.
baby.
Okay,
Yeah,
which
that
which would
has happened.
which can be explained in Zeke, a childhood stolen. Okay, it can all be explained here.
Like 2 years.
Listen.
2 years. They should have went forward. This mug.
Bishop, that story you tell is not just a black old age story. It's just an old age story. So a
Yeah.
little girl goes off, and she gets hot in the ass, she gets knocked up. They send her away down south
baby.
or up north or out west or wherever,
Somebody else
and
take care of the
she's
baby.
pregnant. Somebody else she births the baby, somebody else takes care of the baby, and it becomes
February
their
30th.
baby, their child.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Yep.
and then that child, that woman comes back to her normal life, like, oh, I just been out west, or I've been down south, or I've
Yep.
been up north, or
Yeah, I
wherever,
mean,
back to their
I've had
normal life.
people. I had people like know that their mother is their mother was their sister. You know what I mean? Their sister was their mother the whole time or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Right.
Same
Right.
thing,
His
same
family.
thing.
Or whatever.
I mean,
Same
but my
thing.
thing is this right here. This is we talking about 19. You born in 1998, 1997. The internet was all the way live. You know what I'm saying? It was like this. Do your childhood.
Do
There
your
was a
research.
whole.
Do your research.
It was a whole goddamn internet. You know what I'm saying? That you could have like you. It ain't no way you can hide a baby. Like you can't
And
say
you
a
do not. Let me
4-year-old
tell you, you do
or
not
Zeke
know the
is stupid shit,
connections
though.
of Mary J. Blige, son. You do not know the
No,
connections.
it's her name is now Monet.
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 I'm sorry,
I was
Monet. You
listening.
do not.
I
I'm
was
sorry,
listening
Monet.
to
Monet,
the
You done.
Mary album
Tejada.
today.
Okay.
Tejada.
Tahada.
Monet.
I was listening to the Mary song, the Mary album today, and Deep Inside came on, and I couldn't help but sing, I'm just Monet, just Monet, just Monet. Because
Lord.
Yeah, just
Mary
Monet.
is now
Just
Monet for
Monet,
perpetuity.
she is Monet. So ain't no telling how deep her pockets go. But crazy thing about it is, you're absolutely right, Bishop. The internet was on fleek. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can you still say that? Am I too old
Yeah,
to
it's a,
say that?
Yeah.
Oh damn!
You still
This nigga
say
said
that?
That's
old.
old as fuck, yeah.
Ooh,
Fuck,
You
yeah.
are.
and that shit
That's
rolled,
old.
and that shit
You
rolled
are
out my
50.
mouth like I
Yeah,
normally say
you
that
did that
shit.
shit
You know what I'm
comfortably,
saying?
actually.
Yeah, I
It's
said it like
real
I normally
comfortable.
say that bullshit. But anyway, yo, the internet popped out and bam, the original shit came. All it took was a telephone call and a fucking fax machine.
Right.
Old school. Old school. She threw that damn paper down like a fucking draw four on playing Uno. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Chico.
Yo.
What'd you say? She threw it down like a what?
She threw that shit down like a draw four on Uno.
You mean like this?
Bow! Exactly. She threw that shit down like bam.
She
Fours
like
on top of fours on top of fours. You know what I'm saying? She hit damn. Monet was like, what? Take this other motherfucking four because you was fucking damn reek. What? Bam. Throw this other motherfucking four because ain't nobody else riding this bitch fucking other motherfuckers but me. Ain't that right, ma? Boom. And then she
Hey,
threw
yo.
that other motherfucking four on that bitch. Hold on, Rob. She threw that other motherfucking four talking about something. I knew your ass ain't going to no motherfucking basketball game, bitch. You was out there at the fucking dead reek trial. And then she was like, well, fuck you. You fucking some other motherfucking name, fucking D. Bam. Threw that other four on that shit. And then she threw another four on that bitch. Said, bitch, I'm going to fucking kill your ass. She said,
I'm gonna go
I'm
to
so
watch. I'm
sorry.
watching
Let me
again tonight before I
motherfucking.
go to
She
bed.
said, I'm so sorry.
watch
Let me
it again.
motherfucking say what you really is. But you fucking Zeke's daddy. Bam, that's the last four. She hit that bitch with a fucking 16 pack, nigga.
Right.
A whole fucking
Hey,
16 pack.
pause.
The whole deck.
And you know, all of that, and you know what this nigga say?
But NCAA regulation.
Exactly. Not like, damn, I'm 23. I'm 23.
Damn, auntie,
Oh,
you really my mama. But the rules of the
and this
NCAA.
And this
I'm my
dude is
cou-
really my dad.
And my cousin.
You're my
I'm
mom.
my cousin. I'm my cousin.
Listen, what he should do is this right here. All Zeke got to do in this situation, and then if I was Kane, I would just turn to look in Zeke right in his face. I said, Zeke, all the fuck you got to do is just shut the fuck up. This is in this house right now. Don't nobody else out here know this.
No,
Don't nobody
Bishop,
else
they
out here
did
know.
too much.
Right,
They
right,
did
right,
too much,
right,
Bishop.
right.
They did too. Look, Bishop. Look, and,
Right.
and look, he too done to be in the game. They can't put his ass in the game. They
Hell
can't put
no.
him in the game.
Hell
His
no.
ass too dumb to be in the
He can't
game,
even
dog.
do security, yo.
Yo.
He can't
He's
even
a
do
walking
security.
liability.
No.
He can't even be muscle. Hell no.
Exactly.
No.
Could even
Nope.
be muscle, Duke? Hell no, dude. Nah,
He can't
dude.
even do. Oh my
He said
god.
he worse than
That's-
Kane, son. He worse than Kane, son.
He
was
worse
like, you
than
can't.
Kane.
You can't.
Nah, well, at least Kane smashed.
But
fucking
but
damn-
you know,
Kane's son
but
smashed
at
fucking
the
damn,
same time,
Tasha,
at the
though.
same time, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? People take these shows seriously. All right.
Yeah, man.
I mean, because you remember during the Power Book 1 years, okay, and how much flack Michael Rainey, the actor that plays Tariq, caught
Uh-huh.
in real life,
In real life,
Based
as
on the
Michael Rainey.
Y'all gotta
Betrayal.
follow them dudes on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you have
based
to follow
on but
Tariq.
he was
What's his name? Tariq and
Yeah, Lil
Kane
Meech. Ooh,
and Little Meech on Instagram because they battle back and forth, and that shit
Them niggas
is
is hilarious.
hilarious. hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. They act like they got beef like in
Right.
real life. It's funny as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But Perry, what was the point you was trying to make, fam?
Look, the point I was trying to make is, okay, people take this shit, sometimes people take this shit too seriously because look at all the flack and look at all the hate online and in person that Michael Rainey got for his incredible portrayal of Tariq. Okay. Earlier today, hold on.
Go ahead. You got it.
Earlier today, okay, I follow my man Jay Ellis, okay, Lawrence Tribe in the house,
That
all right?
shit is
And Lauren, and he put out this tweet this morning and said,
wait. You
morning.
gotta hold on. Set it up.
Uh-huh.
You gotta let people know in case they don't know.
Okay.
So Jay Ellis is the guy that plays Lawrence, which is Issa Rae's former, current, depending on how you look at it, love interest through the fiance, not fiance, should have been baby daddy, but wasn't. Had a baby by someone else.
And his current fiance at the end of the show. And
Right.
Current fiance or husband or whatever at the end of the show. And Insecure just finished its fourth season, final.
Yeah.
Fourth and final
season.
season.
5. Yeah.
Season 5 was the final, just finished a few months last month. And Perry.
And so he sends a tweet out this morning that says, "Good morning to everyone except the woman at the airport that slapped me in the face for something that Lawrence did during season 3." And I'm sitting up here in the back of my head trying to think of some of the fuck shit that Lawrence did during season 3, but still people take this shit seriously. All right. So the actor that plays Zeke, who's doing a great job playing Zeke, I'm just afraid of some of the flack that he is going to take from people who can't tell the difference between
a TV show,
the act exactly, and the real
not a
person.
documentary, a TV show. Yeah,
but this has always been going around. This has always been going around. Because let me tell you, do you remember the story? I'm telling my age. Do you remember the story when J.R. Hewen had did some ill shit? This is before he got shot. He did some ill shit, and people were like literally coming up to him like fussing his ass out, like, you know what I'm saying, fussing, leaving his out, like la 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 la, like, you know what I'm saying, like he was J.R. Hewen, man. That, they always get it. Even the cats in the stories, you know what I'm saying, in the soap operas.
But I don't even know where that dude as an actor is going to be able to go from here. Like, I really don't.
In social media, I'm gonna tell you right now, the internet, y'all some cruel bastards. I'm gonna say that right now. Y'all are some cruel bastards. Cause look, that was cruel, yo.
Wow.
that was cruel. That was cruel for real.
Yo, look at Zeke old ass up there.
That was cruel, man.
That was a bad deal about a whole bunch of white kids. You're the only black person up in that piece.
Yeah.
They grow differently.
Yeah.
They grow differently.
And this was wrong. You're talking about they grow differently. That's wrong. Yo. That's straight up wrong.
This is the reason why I have to bring all my guns loaded. This is about all my guns loaded.
That's wrong.
We got one big ass black kid in the class. I gotta bring all my guns.
And then when you have
my
to
team playing basketball.
Look, when you have to explain the gaps in the birthdays, okay? When you have to explain the gaps in the birthdays, come on, y'all. Come on. Come on.
We're not having just pizza and punch. We're having tacos and Miller High Lives for the adults in the back, and Zeke gonna be in the back with us.
Exactly. So look, internet. I mean, y'all are cruel. Y'all are some cruel ass bastards. Okay, cruel as hell.
That's a bad picture, boy. Let me tell you,
yo, whoever caught him making that face on the first season of book 2, bro, captured him.
That's Zeke. That's the
posterity, bro.
Yep, perpetuity. That's perpetuity.
But like like at the end of the day,
that nigga look like he like cranberry juice. Like that nigga just like
cranberry juice
and a straw with a straw. I like cranberry with a bendy straw. That nigga
I like French fry takers.
Straw.
Nigga drinking out of a sippy cup at 15.
With 2 hands, he in that mug like this.
He's tripping. He in that bitch tripping.
He was 15 holding the boy, you stupid as hell.
Oh my
One of
goodness.
the walking around in the fucking onesie and shit.
That nigga Zeke
Now that
still
nigga
right
walking
3
around
lines
with
big. If it
That nigga
wasn't
from
for
New York
Texas,
City, so you know how it is in the hot. It be hot. The nigga got Pampers on. That nigga got the dope Pampers on, walking
'cause you
around
know-
with no t-shirt on and no fucking socks, like a motherfucker in New York City, hot as hell. And
Tico,
motherfucker damn is a damn
And look, with taco meat.
with taco meat with chest hair. Old baby with chest hair.
oh no, he just 100. Now, how old is your baby? He 143 months old.
Wait a minute.
143 months
You in the
old.
front of the carry the
That-
bitch. How old is
that-
this little motherfucker?
That nigga looking like Lil Man. That nigga like Lil Man on motherfucking damn the fucking Wayne Brothers Lil Man. That nigga big as hell. Nigga Lil Man. This shit.
I mean,
How,
okay, so
how
we
does
really
nigga
do,
not
like,
know that he fucking not younger than fucking damn? How do you not know that? Like, how
even
you
if
like,
so, there have been theories
even
that he
if-
was homeschooled.
exactly.
So even if he
fuck
was
that
homeschooled,
shit, yo.
they live in New York. There was kids in the neighborhood like,
Listen,
hey, I'm in kindergarten too, and you're like 4 feet tall.
right.
You see your auntie. You see your auntie. Your auntie had a baby, but your baby older than you. How that happen?
Tico. How do you explain it to a child when they have their first wet dream and they supposed to be 8
Right.
and he actually 12?
And this nigga 12 years old, yo.
All right,
Yeah,
come on.
because it's
yo,
not
come
like
on,
it's not like they
come
thought
on.
he knew how old. No, he didn't know how old. He was.
No, he
Oh, he
didn't.
didn't know how old
He
he
didn't know how old
was.
he was.
That nigga
My
thought he
thing-
was
my thing is
19
this-
years old.
Listen, can I say this?
That
right
nigga
here?
from Lizard Lake, North Carolina. You
It
right.
was- it was
you
the-
right,
Reggie, the
That nigga
theory
from-
is that it was Wilmington, North Carolina. He was
Yeah.
born in Wilmington, North Carolina, in the South. We
What
decided.
fan theory.
What I'm saying is this
That's
right.
a fan
Watch,
theory.
watch Wilmington on Fire Part 2. You probably see his face in the crowd.
Oh, that's wrong.
I'm gone.
How-
Goodbye.
So wrong.
I'm out.
You're so wrong.
I
You're
don't
so
know no.
wrong.
I don't know no 9-year-old with an Adam's apple. I don't know no 9-year-old with an Adam's apple. You know what I'm saying?
That
That's
nigga
what I'm
did.
saying. That nigga-
That nigga
So
did.
can we talk about how he's really supposed to be in the league right now?
Right.
Thank
And
you.
that's why he's dominating on the basketball court, like dominating these young college kids because
Right,
he's
right,
actually 23.
man.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
He a
23
grown-ass
years
man.
old. Yo, he's 23 years old. Okay. So that means if everything would have been up and up from the beginning, he'd be in his first contract year right now.
Right
he'd be
now.
he'd be on
I have a
his
question.
extension restricted free agent shit.
Can I say
son.
this? He wouldn't be that good. If everything was on the up and up, he wouldn't be that good because he's bigger. He's been bigger since the whole time. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you
So
can't
once he
do
gets
shit.
once you get to the league,
Is
he
that
be
shit
real-
gonna
he be
plateau?
real-
He
he
gonna
be
be
regular
trash.
cats.
He gonna be
He
trash.
gonna be
Yeah,
trash
he be
as hell in the
trash.
league.
He be trash because he be
Yeah.
with regular cats.
I got a question.
Regular, he be with
Question.
cats, yo.
Question. Non-basketball follower. So,
Mhm.
could he technically drop out of college, wait a semester or a year, and then try out for NBA?
Yeah,
he
shoot,
could do
shoot.
that.
He
He could do that. He could do that.
He could drop out and go play EuroLeague right now.
Right.
But let me tell you what's
And
gonna
be
happen.
straight.
Because my
Jack-
mama, my aunt, my
Russians.
auntie was my mama, and I had to go.
Right. No, he could like for real. After this year is like I'm declaring for the draft. There's a G League. He can go to the G League. He can leave college right now and go directly to the G League, and nobody's gonna say anything to him. You know what I'm saying? He could go overseas and then be like, yo, and then he could do a Sports Center special, and you know what I'm saying? Write a tell-all book about how his childhood was taken from him. And guess what? We gonna love him. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Pop it
Nike
up,
gonna give him no
Perry.
sneaker
Pop it up,
contract.
Perry. Pop it up. Pop it up.
But I gotta say this though. I gotta say this, okay? Now you find out he's 23. You know, him sleeping with the professor don't seem as creepy.
Nah.
True.
It don't.
But she
It don't
she
seem as-
dead now, so it's fine.
Exactly, which is screwed up in the first place, okay? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of thinking the same thing. You gonna kill her before Rashad get a chance to get to that for real?
That was the theory last week, which which is what makes this show so good because everyone had that theory last week after Rashad gave her that fucking pep talk
Yep.
that they were
He
going to
was
smash.
he was working his
And
way in.
Yeah.
Here she go with her white toenails dangling from the ceiling. Unfortunately.
You know,
Can
the
we
white
pick-
toes get you in trouble.
Look, I would like to say
But
this.
I digress.
I would like to do this. I would like to raise a hand about white
I'm
toenails.
painting my toenails white tomorrow.
Can we pick another color? What year? You know
Hell
what I'm saying?
no. Hell no. I mean,
I
other
love
colors
my
are
white
cool,
nail
but
polish.
white
No,
toenails, bruh.
everybody
White
got
toenails is niggas
I'm sorry.
kryptonite.
Well, hold on.
Some
Let me back up.
some good pedicure feet. What's
Watch
wrong
it.
with you?
Well, no. Let's go back. I'm talking about this. It's
No.
because remember now because I'm old enough. First, it was red toenails. Everybody had to have their toenails red, like in the 70s and 80s. Then
I
you
don't
went.
remember that.
Then you went to late 80s to early 90s. Everybody had French tips. That was a pop. Everybody had to have French
That
tips.
I remember. Yes.
Then,
yes.
then it was nail art. Everybody had to have funky nails, and with the nail art, now everybody has white fucking toenails.
Let's break it down. See, with the French tips, you understand what I'm saying? Not
hell.
everybody
Oh,
can rock
hell.
them
Rob,
because
you know what
Because
you're
know,
they
you
doing
had
right now.
dark
this.
toenails.
Listen, bro. I'm the footologist. So like because
I'm
you
the
could tell.
footologist. This
You could
nigga said,
tell
I'm going on. Bye. I got to
if somebody's toes were crooked if they had those French tips. You know what I'm saying? And their feet won't straight. You feel me?
By the way,
You
the
understand
damn
what I'm saying?
toe.
It's
the
not
toes
about
ring,
the
yeah.
toes.
Fact.
It
It's
look
not
like a
about the
boomerang.
toes.
That
It's
bitch
about
like
the
a boomerang.
toenail.
If that bitch like a boomerang, if that bitch turn
She got
around,
arthritis.
Thank you.
Yeah, if that bitch turned
She got
around like a
arthritis.
boomerang, that
She
shit
got
was
them
crazy
grandma
as hell.
feet. Right.
Sometimes they got
Exactly.
the crooked toenails too.
But I feel you, Bishop. Them, with those white toenails, it looked like fucking damn white out. Like somebody just took white out, just put it on your toes.
I don't give a listen.
Yo, listen.
Them white toenails is. I'm
stop.
telling you, get you in trouble,
Pick
bro.
another- Get you like I'm saying. It's like this. Like B, they gonna run out of white toenail. Like that's what happened in 2023. It's gonna be no more white. It's gonna be no more white paint. We're gonna be fucking. The nigga from Off White just passed away. There ain't gonna be no more white toe. There ain't gonna be no white paint. Everybody gonna be painting this shit eggshell, fucking dingy brown. Like, stop it.
All right, fellas.
Ladies, don't listen to
Mother
these
of
niggas.
pearl.
Y'all keep them
Mother
white
of
toes
pearl.
coming. Keep
Let
them
me go
coming.
stock up on my white toenail polish because I'm painting mine tomorrow.
There you go, Key.
Anyway,
Like chalk.
so
What color was y'all wearing
yeah,
before y'all did white? That's what
whatever color we wanted to.
Well, go. Can we get some variety, please? It's like
It's
you know
not
what it is.
for us, Bishop. It's never.
It's
for
not,
us.
and that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know why
I'm-
you even say that. It's not
You're
for
right.
us.
You're right. I'm a
It's not
cis
for us.
male.
White goes with everything.
It's not for us. It's
I'm a
not for
cis
us.
Anyway,
male. I'm a cis
So,
male.
Cherie, say that, Cherie. Say that, fam. Say it. I preach the word in this mug, yo.
Yo, listen. I'm not a foot dude. I'm not a foot dude. Keep your damn feet on the floor. Like I'm one of those persons. I'm like,
Keep your feet on the
keep your feet on the floor.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
On the
I'm
floor?
not a foot dude. On the floor. Or in the
I
air.
like them in the air.
Behind your
In the air.
ears, if you're flexible. But guess what? I would rather
I feel
them.
sorry for your wife. I feel sorry
You know what
for
I'm
your
saying?
wife. She's got to keep her feet on the floor.
You know,
Ain't
keep your
nobody
feet.
sucking
I'm
no
not sucking no
toes.
toes, man.
Why they sucking no toes?
You will suck my toes? That's when I got pretty dude feet. You will suck my toes? I'm one of those equal opportunities. Like, you eat my ass? You gonna eat my ass? Let's
Okay,
go.
so see now I don't want to talk about
now
this shit
you
no
don't
more.
smoke.
Now I'm good.
All
Now
right.
I'm good.
Nah, yeah.
Everybody
Dude,
get
you
their toes
started
out.
this
Everybody
rabbit
got-
hole.
yeah, Everybody
You
get their
started
toes
this
sucked.
rabbit hole. Now look where we're at.
Now we all know that Bishop asshole is moist. We don't need to know that.
Okay.
You know what?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it.
This
you said.
is my fault, P. This is my fault.
Yeah, this is your
Thank
fault.
you
This is
so
your fault.
much.
It's your fault. Okay, it's your fault. Okay, because if I remember correctly,
This motherfucker
we were
fuck
talking
around.
about Power Book 2 Ghost, Season 2, Episode 8, and then you led us down a rabbit hole of toes.
And now we're at assholes.
And we
Now
talking
we're
about
at right.
Exactly.
Now we're at assholes.
I know
Assholes
I
talk about
fell off.
assholes.
I know I fell off, and I take it that the toe situation came from old girl from hanging, right? Is that what we're talking about? From old girl
Right.
that was hanging, how pretty her toes were, even as she was dead. That's what we're talking about.
Somebody,
I think that's where
fucked up, too.
Probably with
It jumped off
probably
from.
with excrement running all down her legs. 'Cause
Yo,
you know
can I-
when
can
you
I say-
die, you just
right.
shit and piss everywhere.
But I'm saying somebody
Stop,
looked at
Key.
her
You
Damn,
dead
just got
Key.
me
toes.
hard as hell. Stop,
But
Key. You just
hey,
got me
Key,
hard
I'm
as
with
hell.
you, Key. Because somebody
Yo, this has to be the most famous rabbit hole that we have ever gone down. 'Cause now we talking about dead bodies evacuating and shit, which we kind of technically knew that, but we really didn't need to discuss it at this point. You know what I'm saying? People are tuning in, having just had a late dinner and shit. You talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, I'll be back.
Hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me, I'll be back in a shake of a lamb's tail.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody looked at that and was like,
And you know he eats strange meat, so he, you know what I'm saying, it's probably a bear
Probably
meat
could
or
be very well be.
Oh, look.
raccoon meat.
Yo. Strange meat. Pause. Pulling us out the rabbit hole.
Hella pause.
Man, look, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, once again, another fun episode of Straight to Take. Yo, Tico.
He gone, nigga.
Tico, where the fuck you go, man?
He
Tico.
gave up his segment.
Let me go first. Let me go first.
All right.
Go
ahead, mama.
Go,
yeah,
Keith.
Look, kid. Yeah, go ahead, mommy, and drop a verse.
Burke said we got to the center of the earth. Boy, you
Damn
stupid.
All right. So my turn it down. Golly. My verse tonight is about the balance of communication. So people we talked about this a lot tonight, but learn to use your words. Communication is not only what you say and how you say it, but also, I think most importantly, how your communication is received. If your message isn't received in the manner in which you're intended, then you haven't communicated anything. Learn to listen to understand and not to respond. So communication is about a balance. You want to convey the point you're trying to convey, but also listen to whoever you are communicating to understand and receive their comments on your communication. It's all about balance. So learn how to use your words. It's not, I think nowadays it's all about I said what I said, but it's that's not effective communication at all.
Right.
If you want to communicate with someone, you need to make sure you communicate in a way that they're going to receive and process the message you're trying to send, and they will get the point that you're trying to give them. That's the whole, someone receiving the point you're trying to give them precisely as you're trying to give it to them is the pinnacle of communication. So use your words and read your audience, read the room. People are not good at that today at all.
At all.
So read the room, use your words, and communicate in a way in which folks will receive your information and it won't just come out of your mouth and bounce off of them like a fucking ping pong ball.
There it is.
Well said, mommy. Well said. Look, ladies and gentlemen, great addition of Straight to Tape. Okay,
Fuck.
what are you talking
Nah,
about?
nigga, you stepped away.
Nah,
Nah,
nigga,
hell
you stepped
no.
away. No, you stepped away. Okay, so
Shank going out, man.
What?
Like that?
Shank?
Shank
You
going
shank
out.
somebody?
Shank that
Just
out. It's
shaking
like
them
that.
out.
man,
Can't
look.
tell you
look.
what's weird. I can't tell
Okay.
You ain't
All
even
right.
got to give me my intro. You ain't got to give me my intro. Just let me tell you what it is. This shit is fucking crazy as shit.
Oh God, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna regret this. And
Just go ahead. Go ahead.
I take full responsibility. Look, I take full responsibility for Tico's theater of the
Weird.
Super weird.
Super fucking weird. Ladies and gentlemen, a Houston mom put her COVID positive son in the
Heard
trunk
this. I heard that.
to isolate him while she drove home.
Yep.
So, my question to you all, because I'm going to spread this out to everybody, is if you found out that your child was COVID positive and you were heading home, knowing that you are the advocate of safety in all schools and everything that is. You are the safety queen of all queens.
She was a teacher, right? She's a teacher, right?
She's a
Yep,
teacher,
teacher.
right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
she is all about safety, and she's all about being clean. If I'm not mistaken, I think she had an affair with Mr. Clean. She's so clean. So would you, as a parent, let's just say, because everyone on this panel has young ones, we were driving along and you took your child to get their test, and then all of a sudden you're driving, let's say you're driving to Dairy Queens or whatever, and you get that text like, bam, your child is positive for the COVID. What would you do?
So
I'm not putting him in the goddamn trunk.
no, but hold on. I think, but hold on, Tico. You got to put the timeline into it. It's a different timeline.
Absolutely.
She took him to the testing site in the trunk.
She didn't know. She didn't know.
She
he was
didn't
positive.
know at
She
that point in time.
suspected,
She
but she
suspect.
didn't know.
Right.
But I
That's
don't.
totally
I don't care
different.
either.
That's
Either
totally
way,
different.
like if
Right.
they
Throw
got
their
it,
ass
I
in the
got
trunk
it.
if they got it. If you know they got it,
At
throw
thi-
their asses in the trunk. Make them run behind the car. It's okay.
No, nigga, no,
Fuck
no,
that.
no.
Get on your
At this
skateboard.
point-
You're not getting daddy sick. I got to work.
You know what I'm saying?
Told your sick ass.
Contracting too.
I told
You know what I'm
your
saying? I
sick
can't
ass,
afford to
look,
be out.
for real. I told your sick ass to put this goddamn mask on. See, that's
Put him
what
in
you
an
I'm trying
Uber.
to get. I'm
Put
trying
him
to
in
get
an
on
Uber.
permanent. Goddamn it!
right. You're trying to get
Put him
Right, I'm
permanent.
trying to go permanent. I can't afford to be out, nigga. You
Let
know
me
what I'm
tell
saying?
you,
I don't
man.
I don't work. I don't get paid, nigga.
Keep it cold.
You all do
Like-
not
Zero PTO,
You all
nigga.
do not
I
know
don't
the
like
half,
it.
yo. So you
I
know
don't
I
like
work
it.
with I work with kids, man, right?
Right.
And these are kids with behavior issues. So if these kids, there was a whole classroom that was quarantined out, right?
Like full of COVID kids. A whole
Yeah,
classroom
full
full
of
of
COVID
COVID
kids,
COVID
right?
kids.
So when they came back, do you think these kids was like, you know what? Since I think I need to be more safe. No,
No, kids
They
aren't gonna
yank-
do that.
man, they yank them masks off so quick and fast, boy. Let me tell you, man.
That's why that lady said she was gonna shoot everybody up.
Look, I be over there. I put my face by the. We got an air purifier machine. I just lay my face down by the air purifier machine and just suck up all the good air that comes out of the machine. That's just you little outbreak monkeys trying to get me out here. I'm sorry, you can't say monkeys, can I?
You can't
You
say
know,
much.
you
You
know,
want
you
to
know
it's
how
the black
outbreak-
kids.
you know-
Any other kids, okay.
You little scurvy kids, which is
Oh,
scurvy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Tico's Theater of the Weird.
Sheesh! That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Don't touch me with
Uh,
your
look-
rickets.
Yeah, look, ladies and gentlemen, once again, another.
Sperm.
Shut up, Tico. Another. Look, another. Another
Tourette's.
fun-filled, exciting edition of Straight
Ass,
to
Tourette's
Tape.
ass, Tourette's ass.
Yeah. Okay.
Sperm.
Remember, you can catch Straight to Tape.
Prince got hairy
Tuesdays,
feet.
8 p. Shut up. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, YouTube. and
Martin
on
Luther King was
Twitch.
an alien.
Audio
What
version of
Prince feet
Straight to
look like,
Tape
nigga.
is available on
I
all
don't
your
know.
favorite podcasts and platforms. Make sure you follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, IG, and Twitter, Straight to Tape. Make sure you follow us.
JJ Walker got an
subscribe to
OnlyFans
our
page.
YouTube channel, Straight to Tape. I hate it here. Yo, Rob.
Who got an OnlyFans page?
Marlon Mack.
Stop it. No. Stop it.
JJ Walker.
Stop it. Yo, Rob.
What the hell that nigga doing with an OnlyFans page, yo? Like, what would he do, nigga?
No,
What?
word. Listen.
What would he do with an
Listen.
OnlyFans?
Listen. So I saw on TikTok the other day,
Oh,
Don Amos is living his best fucking life
on
in
TikTok.
Africa somewhere.
Wow.
I don't know what. I think it's Nigeria, but he looks like he's aging backwards. So when I get enough money, we're all moving because we're gonna live to be
The
100
nigga
like
is
20
Zamunda. I
something.
mean, what the
Yeah, I mean, really,
He's in
you know,
he's
you
in
saw
he's
it.
in what do you call it? What's the black
He got a
character?
couple of McDowell franchises there.
He's in
Yo,
it.
Rob.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yo, Rob. Come on, man. You know what to do, man. You know what to do because they are throwing us off our game here. But you know, fuck that. Show some love to the comment section.
Yo, man. Y'all are wild as hell, yo. But anyway, I wanted to just shout everybody out for joining the show tonight, man, and hanging out with your favorite podcast crew, man. So early on the check-in, the homie Daniel, what's going on with you? We had Lynn on the check-in. We had Roosevelt Conyers, what's up? Also, my girl Tanya T, what's going on? Candy, as always. The homie Raph on the check-in. My man, the Big Chief. Raj, what's going on? Reginald, that dude. We had my man Jay Burke, excuse me, Jay Berkeley Gold, the homie.
Hey, Bert.
What's up, Burke? We also had Joe Biggs on the check-in. We had Nisai. I'm gonna put some respect on her name. I told her I'm gonna call you Nisi, damn it, because that's how it's spelled, but it's actually pronounced Nisai because she's a makeup artist. So look her up. You know, she does her thing. Sim, what's going on, homie? We also had my favorite Cowboy fan, Cherie, in the house. Cherish, what's up, girl? Also, Shannon on the check-in. And again, yo, listen, thank y'all for joining your favorite podcast crew. And come back next week. If you shared it, if you liked it, drop the heart on it, all that type of good stuff, man. Thank you. Keep it up. If I missed you, I didn't mean it. We love y'all, man. Straight to tape, man. Come back.
Exactly. Yo, Bishop.
What's going on, man? We gonna
What's
if
going
y'all-
what's going
if
on
y'all
tomorrow night?
enjoyed tonight, if y'all enjoyed the rabbit hole tonight, come on over to Intelligence Ratchet tomorrow night. You know
Perpetual
what I'm saying? 'Cause
rabbit hole.
perpetual rabbit holeness or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my homegirl Candy Carver, Justin, Phenomenal. Phenomenal had
like
got
a WP. That sounds like a West Coast production video.
yeah.
Say it again.
Oh yeah. That nigga Tico with the porn stash. I'm telling
Listen,
you.
with boys, man. Listen, I like it, but I want y'all to wish my Phenomenal. I think he stopped in for a minute too. But I want you to wish Phenomenal good health. Him and his wife are sick or whatever. They, you know what I'm saying, they caught the vid. So, you know what I mean, he was down he's been down for the last 2 weeks. So get well, Phenomenal. So we could get back to DJing or his records. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, come out, check us out, man. Yo, like us, share us.
Dance like a Marion.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's what we do. And also, man,
Exactly.
one more thing. Also, if y'all can do this for me, please go to Amazon Prime right now and rent or buy A Polished Soul. A Polished Soul.
I bought it.
It's my first movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it with Jay Gunn. If y'all know who Jay Gunn is, a friend of the show also. So, man, if y'all can support myself and Mike Anderson that wrote the video, that wrote the story about his life and put it on film, I would greatly appreciate it. It might send my babies to college one day.
Listen,
No
doubt,
Bishop's character was amazing. You did an amazing job on that. Yo,
I mean, I can
Proud of
act
you,
a
buddy.
little bit. I can act
proud
a
of
little
you.
bit.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
And also, look,
He
we
got a
had
lot
the
to himself.
homie,
He's a
yo,
comedian. Yeah.
we had the homie Joe Biggs on the check-in. So look, make sure on Thursday nights you go and check out Front Porch Discussions. Thursdays, 6:15 Eastern Standard Time, Facebook Live and YouTube. Okay. And yeah, you know, expect some great conversation over there. Without all the cursing.
Yeah, we got something for everybody.
You talking about Joe Biggs
saying?
don't curse?
Oh,
I had a conversation with Joe Biggs. I mean,
no,
I felt
they
like he
don't.
cursed
They
at me.
don't curse on the show.
On their
We-
podcast, they don't.
Oh.
Yeah,
They run
yeah,
a
we
family friendly
Yeah,
I feel like
we
podcast.
Joe
tried-
Biggs got a
they tried
nasty
to-
mouth.
Yo, Bishop.
Yes,
Every time I go on the show, I just do ad libs. I'll be like, Emma. And
Nah, you should
because
do, no, you should do
Should
stuff
you?
like you should do stuff like remember when they did do the right thing, Mickey Ficky.
Right.
Mickey Ficky.
Mickey Ficky.
Them Mickey Fickies.
Thank you, Ficky. I never really understood that because, like, most of the people that do that are kind of religious, and
Mhm.
God knows what you're trying to say, but you're just editing it not to say it to the people. So
First
you
of all,
might
I
as
mean,
well go ahead and
first of
cut.
all, no,
God don't care that you cuss.
because let me tell
He
you,
don't care you swear.
let me tell you,
Swear,
because
swear, swear.
I've just noticed that, you know what I'm saying, the prayers that go out on the internet, and that Jesus has a you know what I'm saying, Facebook and Twitter
Nope.
and finger page.
Nope.
So
Nope.
yeah, let's
Nope.
go.
Keep on. Keep
Let's
on.
go.
Phew.
Let's go.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining us tonight here on Straight to Tape. And remember, this episode is dedicated to the life and the memory of our man Sean Dudley.
Dirty Dad.
Absolutely.
We'll see y'all next week. And ladies and gentlemen, um,
Perry,
what?
I just farted and my ear started ringing. I think I just butt dialed
In,
myself.
in the bro- in the broadcast, man.
Yeah, I might end the broadcast right there. Yeah,
That was for
sometimes
you,
I hate this
Sean.
month.
That's for you, Sean.
Rest in peace, Sean. Okay,
That's for you,
and
man.
yeah,
R.I.P. Sean.
come back, come back. I want you to horn him, and I want you to smack him in the mouth for old
Oh
time's
man.
sake. Later.
Okay.